Hey guys, today's lost sector is Veles Labyrinth in the Cosmodrome. There's going to be 3 barriers and 1 unstoppable. If you're looking for an in-depth puzzle guide, I will attach one to the top right of the video and I'll put one in the description. Moving on to the build, we're going to be using Stormcaller with Chaos Reach. With Healing Rift, you could use Empowering Rift if you want, Burst Glide, Ball Lightning, and Storm Grenades. Moving on to the aspects, Electrostatic Mind makes us when we collect an Ionic Trace, it makes us amplified, and Arc Soul will give us increased damage just for popping our Rift. Fragments, we're going to be using Spark of Beacons while we're amplified our Arc Special Weapon Final Blows create a blinding explosion. Spark of Shock makes our Arc Grenades jolt targets. Spark of Discharge, Arc Weapon Final Blows have a chance to create an Ionic Trace. And Spark of Feedback, when we take melee damage, we deal more melee damage, but you could also go for a Spark of Ions instead. Moving on to the weapons, we're going to be using an auto rifle for the barriers. Salvager's Salvo as a general weapon with Demolitionist on it, just so we can get our grenade energy back quicker. Leviathan's Breath for unstoppable stuns, as well as just general champion damage and boss damage. Moving on to the artifact mods. We're going to be using Thunder's Retort, which makes our super deal more damage if cast while amplified or critical. Electric Armor, which gives us increased damage resistance while amplified. And Lightning Strikes twice. After throwing an Arc Grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short time. Moving on to the mods, we are using a hybrid build, so we're going to have an Ashes to Assets as well as a hands-on. I'm going to have an Arc Siphon mod for my Salvager's Salvo. Moving on to the gloves, heavy-handed and firepower, so we have 2 different avenues of orb generation through both types of abilities. All these orbs are going to be used to power emergency reinforcement, but it's also going to be used for innervation, invigoration, and recuperation. A powerful attraction on the mark will allow us to pick our orbs up with our Rift. The exotic of choice today is Crown of Tempest. Alright, moving on to the Lost Sector. We're going to have a bit of a puzzle here at the start. On the right, we're going to have a barrier in this room, as well as the first rune we need to shoot. I will put a puzzle guide in the description and I will try to pin it at the top right of the video. There are 6 different random rune locations. The video shows where all 6 of them are and it only takes about a minute to watch. Once you shoot both the runes, you can go down the tunnel. There will be another barrier down here. This barrier does have a lot of curse to roll with him. Once we kill him, we're just going to skip the rest of the ads and go up these stairs to the next barrier. Once we kill that barrier, across this gap is going to be an unstoppable. We're going to go kill this wizard to start the ritual. And from here on out, we just have to kill a couple waves of ads to get the boss to spawn. This part can be extremely tedious. There are no more champions in the Lost Sector, so once you see the boss, you can pop your Chaos Reach and kill it, and we can go loot the chest. That's all there is to it today. Happy farming.